My name is Kenyon. I'm a strength and conditioning coach and a physical educator these last 20 years. The last 10 years right here in Nevada County, California. People are always asking me what kind of exercise they should do, how much exercise they should do. And I've thought about these things a lot in the last 20 years. But my colleagues and I have found out that something else is more important than how much you're doing and what type of exercise you're doing. Interesting piece of information came to light recently from the CDC. That's the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. Do you know that Americans are now doing more exercise than they ever have in the last 50 years? Isn't that great news? I thought so. That's great news. And since exercise is so healthy, right? Our health is so connected to our exercise, that must mean that this country is healthier than we've ever been in the last 50 years, right? Oh no, I'm so sorry. We're in a very strange situation. The CDC is also telling us that obesity is at an all-time high. 40% of Americans are obese. 60% are overweight. And 22.5% of Americans are doing the right amount of exercise according to their standards. So this tiny part of our population seems like they're doing the right thing, and the rest of us are falling apart. What's happening here? It seems like our fitness culture and our health culture are falling apart. Well, what my colleagues and I have found is that what kind of exercise you're doing might not be that important. And how much exercise you're doing, the CDC finds that important, and I agree, it is important. But the big difference is this: why are you exercising? People who exercise have been asked why they exercise, and they've also been asked what kind of results are they getting? How satisfied are they with their exercise? And the people fall into two camps. Some people, the reason they exercise is they want to change their appearance. Okay? They want to look better. They want to be more attractive. They want to have a smaller waist. They want to have a flat stomach. They want to have a more well-defined midsection. It's funny how many of these goals are centered around the midsection. They want to have thinner thighs. They want to have thinner arms. They want to fit in slimmer clothing. They want to look like Brad Pitt. They want to look like Kate Moss. Okay, so that's one group of people. All their goals are all about appearance. The other group, their goals are more have to do with quality of life. They want to be healthier. They want to be stronger. They want to feel stronger. They want to feel healthier. They want to have more energy. They want more stamina. They want to be a better dad. They want to be a better mom. They want to be a better worker. So this other group of people, their goals are more about quality of life. These people are having two totally different experiences in exercise. The people who have all their goals wrapped around their appearance, they don't stick with their exercise. They don't get very impressive results, and they're not very satisfied with their results. The people who have their goals around the quality of life, they're more satisfied. They're staying with it longer. They're getting better results, and they're happier about their exercise. And now we're entering the realm of psychology a little bit. It's okay. The problem with having these appearance-centric goals is this. It seems harmless on the surface, but unfortunately, if your goal is to look like Brad Pitt, or your goal is to have a thinner waist, the problem is this. Every time you think about exercise, and every time you plan exercise, and every time you do exercise, your mindset is coming from a position of lack. What do I mean by that? Well, it's kind of like this. You're saying to yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not attractive enough. There's something wrong with me. And so I'm being punished. I'm in the gym here being punished for not being good enough. Well, that kind of mindset, even if it's in the back of your mind, you might be smiling and having fun on your treadmill. But if that's in the back of your mind, it's sabotaging your effort, okay? You're not going to feel good about it. You're not going to have the kind of mental stamina it takes, okay? Because you're suffering. You're suffering from that lack. I have a colleague, Dr. Krista Scott Dixon, who writes on these subjects a lot. And she's kind of critical of people with these appearance-centric goals. She says, wow, we're living human beings with all these great aspirations on this beautiful planet, and that's the most ambitious thing you can think of, is to have a thinner stomach or to look like Kate Moss. We can do much better than that. And I agree. Now, a lot of people get lost, and when you ask them why they don't exercise, 60% of people who don't exercise say they don't have time. Do you know how much video the average American watches every day? 6 hours a day. That means some watch more than 6 hours, and some watch less. I hope that's me. So the idea that you don't have time to exercise is probably not true. Now, if you have a job and kids, you might not have very much time. I understand that. That's me. The other reason Americans don't want to exercise is they don't know how. They don't know how to exercise. Well, having worked in big gyms for many years, either as an employee or just been there as a member, I can tell you that almost nobody knows how to exercise, okay? Don't let that stop you, okay? I would say 95% of the people in the gym don't know how to exercise, but I'd say a solid 1/3 of them are getting good results. So you know what? Don't let that stop you. If you don't know anything, just get to work. You'll probably learn along the way. It's fine. Another reason people don't want to exercise is they say there's no result. They don't see a result. Well, I've seen that too. I've seen people exercising for years on end and not getting a result. All I can say is, don't keep doing the same thing that's not working. Try something different. Change. Don't be satisfied with no result. Don't give up because there's no result. Change what you're doing. You may not feel like you have time to exercise. You may not feel like you know how to exercise. You may have a sense that exercise doesn't work. The most important thing is for you to have the right attitude about your exercise. Find a way for exercise to improve your life. Look at it as improving your life. You are enough. Krista Scott Dixon says, stop thinking small. You are more powerful than you know. Thank you. All right.